So today, guys, we're doing my Doctor Who review for The Devil's Chord.
You mean bread and butterflies?
Oh, yes, of course.
I really didn't want to have to make this video because I wanted some videos in between because I've already done my review for Space Babies, but I guess we're doing this. So today, guys, we're doing my Doctor Who review for The Devil's Chord. And this is a really special episode because we got Maestro, and yeah, it's just a fun, and to be honest, it's probably one of those episodes that is really, really weird. I'll be completely honest, it's weird in like a cheesy, cringy way, but I love it. It's like a musical. I don't like musicals normally, but you know what, Doctor Who has actually done it in a good way where I actually enjoy it. So yeah, so basically one thing I do like at the start, I like how Maestro basically did that with the title sequence where she basically did it on the piano and then it didn't make any, you know, of the intro noise, and then it eventually faded into it. I love that. I really love when they spice up the intro, and I don't mean series 7 intro, I mean the intro for, you know, when they want to spice it up. So for example, you know, a example I can give is in Doctor Who episode, I don't even know, but it's series 9, and it's basically the ghost episode where Peter Capaldi basically does his guitar or whatever, and it basically changes up the intro or whatever. And there's also like a Christmas episode where there's like snow, but I don't think there's any audioly changes or something. So yeah, so one thing I don't actually like is I don't like how we got introduced to Maestro in the first bit of the episode before the title sequence. I feel like, because from what I've noticed is that in Doctor Who, whenever we get the start of before the title sequence, we normally don't see the villain until, you know, the rest of the episode continues after the title sequence. So it's a bit weird how we got that. And then we have Maestro. Maestro is played by Jinx Monsoon, which personally I feel like Jinx is a good name, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
And basically, Maestro is kind of like the toy maker, but a female version, and she's a little bit like the Joker, and she's got this like sarcastic, jokery type, goofy type personality. I feel like she's really pretty much just like the Joker, to be honest. And I like how she's got different outfits, 3 to be precise, in this episode. I really like that because personally my favourite was just her normal one. I did like the blue captain looking outfit. I don't mind it. It's not the best. The middle one is interesting, I'll tell you that much. And then also we learned that she is the child of the toy maker, which the person I was watching with basically said that no, it's just, I don't know, something. But it's interesting how we found out that she is the daughter of the toy maker, I think, I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And then also we had Ruby basically playing her own theme, which is really cool. I like how we get fourth wall breaks, we get the Doctor looking at the camera, we got the title sequence being played in the actual episode, which is really interesting. We also have Ruby Sunday playing her own theme, which is really cool. And then also Jinx basically has these moments of fourth wall breaks where she just looks at the camera, which is pretty cool. So I don't know, I feel like that's really cool. And then also one thing that's awesome is that in this episode we get like a dark room, and what that reminded me of, it definitely reminded me of that dark room that the toy maker put the Doctor and Donna in, which is pretty cool. So I mean, I guess he's in another dark room. And then also, yeah, I don't know, this episode is just really, really fun, and I like the music aspect. I like how so I do like the twist at the end. I mean, it isn't really a twist, but I don't like how it's not really a twist, because I thought it was going to be a cliffhanger at first, or like Susan twist, because we have seen Susan Twist in this episode playing a dinner lady, and we also got Susan Twist in Space Babies, which I didn't even know about until I think Ellie talked about it in Who Culture. So yeah, pretty much I thought it was going to be Susan Twist. We got to basically get the Doctor talking about Susan Foreman, which I'm not gonna lie, I don't know about anyone else, but that's pretty obvious that it's a sign that RTD is gonna bring Susan back. Not just that, but we have a character named Susan Twist. I feel like Susan Foreman is coming back because it's pretty obvious. We've seen so many references and stuff to Susan, not just in the show, but also, you know, also in just online. So it's kind of obvious that Susan Foreman is probably going to make her way into series 1/14. I don't know, I feel like she might. Susan Twist I don't know about, but I feel like Susan Foreman is going to return. And, you know, there's also, personally, I feel like this episode was just, I don't know, cringe, but in a good way. It was really funny, really, really, really funny, because the whole time I was sort of just saying WTF, because I just found every bit of it funny, not every bit obviously, but most parts funny, and it was really just hilarious to watch. So yeah, and then, you know, we also got the music. What I do like, I like the Abbey Road moments where they just vibe on the crossroad or whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called, ignore me. But yeah, I like how them two just vibe, like they just dancing on Abbey Road, which is really cool. And then also what's really cool is we get the TARDIS sort of like jamming out too, because at the end, the final scene is literally just the TARDIS opening and closing the doors while having music play. So it's obviously, you know, jamming because, you know, it's alive, it's obviously vibing with them. I love that, I really loved that bit. So yeah, honestly, so pretty much this episode for me is, yeah, again, a 10. I don't know why I even explained this, but it's just one of those things in my Doctor Who episode review videos that I feel like I should just, you know, talk about, because it is sort of a review. And yeah, so 10 for me, obviously. And overall, this episode was really fun, really, really incredible, and definitely way different to anything we have ever seen in Doctor Who. But anyway, if you did enjoy my maybe short Doctor Who review of Devil's Chord, then subscribe, do the thing.
Make sure you go to his channel, subscribe, and do that thing!
And while you're at it, go and have a legendary day. Go and check out my other Doctor Who reviews, and I will definitely do another review for Boom, which is coming next Saturday, I think, and it's written by Stephen Moffat. So yeah, I'm gonna have fun with it. Anyway, bye legends. Still in pain.